Welcome to our home. Hey everyone, welcome back. Thanks for joining me. Today is Fall Food Friday collaboration with the Moss Family TV. So we are all getting together. It's actually her idea. She's done it now for 2 years. This is the 3rd year. And you can go check out their channel. What a cute and adorable family. I love her cooking. I love her homeschooling. They're the type of family that when you watch them, you just feel encouraged. It's light, it's fun. The family loves each other, and they have several channels. They have one on a Bible study if you want to follow them, one on their worship music they do. But the one that is hosting this collab, I guess, would be their family channel. So check out the Moss Family TV, MOSS. And I will link in the description below a link to their videos. And so we are doing a collab on Fall Food Friday. So for the next 4 Fridays, we're all doing comfort food, comfort desserts, fall type meals, things that make you just go, oh, it's fall. So tonight, what I'm doing is a hamburger casserole, cheeseburger casserole. Just something Friday, it's the end of the week, you want comfort food. We're doing pure comfort. We're not worrying about calories. We're not worrying about do we have all our greens and all our vegetables. We're doing comfort food. And this is a recipe that some of you have told me you're just learning how to cook. This is something easy peasy. You want something to start with that's easy, one dish kind of casserole thing. This is a great way to start. Some of you are homeschooling your children on regular homeschool. Some of you are now homeschooling because of the school systems, and you want to teach your children, both boys and girls, basic life skills. This is a great recipe for them to learn. Now, I will tell you, I went ahead and I chopped up my onion, and I already cooked down the meat. So I'll explain that in a minute, but let me walk you through what we're going to make, and we'll put it together, and then I'll bring you back at the end to see it finished. But first things first, in my air fryer, as you can see, I have a new air fryer, and I have some French fries in the air fryer, so we're going to be warming those up. All right, and then I have some corn on the back burner. This is comfort food, fries, corn, and now I'm going to move our meat over to this side. I just warmed it up on this side of it, so this is a little warm. So we're going to be we're going to be adding our ingredients to this. So what I did, for those of you that are learning how to cook or just need more instruction, I took a small to medium size onion. I peeled off, I cut both ends. I cut both ends of the onion off. And where's the other end? Right there. So you slice. Then you just peel off the outer layer. Chop up your onion, and you want to put it in the pan with a little bit of butter and just saute it on low until it glistens and it's almost transparent. If you do not want to use an onion, or you do not have an onion, dried onion would work fine as well. Then if you did use a raw onion, you're going to add your chopped meat to it. I added about 2 pounds in here, and we browned that up with the onion. If you're using dried onion, brown your meat up in your skillet, and then just sprinkle about a tablespoon of dried onion if you prefer that. So that's what we did. Now this is cheeseburger casserole. So I will link in the description below the actual recipe. I'm doing a little improvising because I don't have everything I need. It calls for steak sauce, which I do not have, but I have HP sauce. Some of you might know what that is, some of my British friends. HP sauce, if you haven't had it, oh, so good. You use that on steak and kidney pies, so I figured if you can use it on a steak pie, we can use it on hamburger meat. So we're going to just put about a tablespoon, and this is in a squirt bottle, so I'm going to just eyeball it. But again, I eyeball everything at this point in the game because that's where I am with cooking. We're going to add a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce. So I'm going to just sprinkle that around, kind of judge. I know how much I'm used to using, so I'm going to just eyeball it, but I will leave you the regular recipe. Now we want to take ketchup. What's a cheeseburger without ketchup? We're going to add our ketchup to this. And you add as much or as little as you like as well. Maybe some of you don't like ketchup. We're going to add mustard. Now my son does not like mustard, but he'll never know what's in here. Mustard is my favorite. I would put mustard over ketchup. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? All right, we're going to add relish. Little different touch. We're going to add some relish to that. Some people put relish on their hamburgers. I do not. But it goes in this recipe. So we're going to mix this up real quick. And this is not on heat. This is, if you did this in a bowl, that's fine. Once it's all cooked, we're just going to mix this up. Get it all mixed through. And it will melt in the oven. I do have my oven on 350 and it's already come up to temperature, so we're going to be putting it in a 350 oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. So listen, you could even make this up ahead of time and have it in the fridge on a night when you have time to already cook. And then when you come home, it's all done for you and you just have to put it in the casserole dish. So again, it doesn't have to be perfectly mixed because once it goes in the oven, it'll all melt together. So, okay, so let's get a little bit of that mustard in there. Okay, perfect. So now what we're going to do is, let me show you this real quick. Oh, see this glorious thing? This was a Christmas present in 2019. I must admit, I just unboxed it tonight, and it is a ball jam and jelly maker. So you put it in here, it mixes it for you. You hit jam or jelly, it beeps when you put the sugar in it and all that, and then you can can it from here. So I just wanted to show you that. On my one of my last videos, I talked about doing peach jam. This is where I'm making it. Okay, so I went and I have my casserole dish. Okay, and then I used cooking spray. This is from Aldi's, cheap, but it's a great one if you have never tried it. And I just literally sprayed the sides of the pan. For those of you that are new, I sprayed the sides of the pan and the bottom for those of you that I should say are new to cooking. So let me get my jam and jelly maker off to the side. So what we're going to do is take our meat mixture and we're just going to dump it in there. Now, a couple alternatives. You could add to this some peas and carrots. You could add your corn to this. You could add vegetables to this if you wanted to. We're going to do corn on the side and fries on the side. But if you decided, hey, I want to add something else to this, you go right ahead. Very easy after this. You're going to take your cheese. I'm using cheddar cheese. You can use whatever you want. You're going to sprinkle your cheese on top. That was about a half a bag. This is 16 ounces. That's all I had left. I probably would have used the whole 16 ounces, but I don't have it. So I'm using up my fragments on a Friday and using up my bits and pieces. So we'll spread that out. That's pretty good though, right? I think that's a fair amount of cheese. So, you know, you could use American cheese. You could use mozzarella. You could use whatever you want. And if you wanted to, you can make this like a pizza burger, and you could do everything you just did, but leave out the mustard ketchup. Maybe just use the Worcestershire sauce and the steak sauce and add tomato sauce and then put mozzarella cheese on top, and it would be like a pizza burger. So then we're going to be using Grand muffins. You can use any brand. These were 2 for $4 at Dollar General last night. So I picked up 2 of these, and here's what we're going to do. Pop the can open. If you've never used these, you peel off the outer side, you tap it, and you hear that pop, and then your muffins come out. So you might not have ever used this, and you're going to lay your muffins on top. Let's see how I fit these on there. Okay, so I need to put 4 in each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. They will puff up and brown. See what that looks like? All right, so we're going to put this in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes. It'll be bubbling. The biscuits will be done. And we'll bring it back and let you see what it looks like and serve it up. Okay, we are done, and the cheese is melted and the muffins are done. So I'm going to serve my son up his cheeseburger casserole, and he can always come back for seconds. Look at that goodness. So instead of it on a roll, you're going to have it right in your dish or on your dish, however you want to serve it. He likes when I do things a little special for him. So I've added the french fries and the corn, and I've put it in a separate dish. It's not a big deal. It just makes it extra special for him. It looks good, and it makes it look a whole lot better. So there we go. Fall Food Friday collaboration. Don't forget to check out the Moss family. They'll be doing theirs, and also on her playlist for this year, Fall Food Friday 2020, she'll have a number of other great YouTubers on there as well doing the collaboration. Thanks for stopping by my home. I hope you enjoyed it, and the recipe will be in the description below. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next video.